First at 6 tonight, a bill requiring a school resource officer on every campus passed in the Kentucky House.
But WDRB's Dakota Sherrick explains why some representatives feel it's an overstep while others deem it a great step in school safety. Dakota.
Right now, under state law, schools are supposed to have an armed SRO at every school if funding and personnel are available. House Bill 63 aims to offer more guidance on the School Safety and Resiliency Act, and most Kentucky House representatives are on board.
It is just a great new step to achieve what the original Senate Bill 1 wanted all the time, and that is safety in our schools.
House Bill 63 states at least one school resource officer should be placed at each campus. It also dictates that schools who can't afford SROs or don't have enough qualified personnel would need to meet with the state school marshal to come up with a plan to fulfill the goal as best as possible.
It's not a panacea. It doesn't say day one we're all going to have armed guards. That's not what it says. That's why we didn't. That's why SB 1 was worded the way it was. And this bill clarifies that language and puts us on a better path.
Some representatives pointed out that while Representative Kevin Bratcher says it's not an unfunded mandate, the way the bill is written currently, the state would not supply funding for SROs.
If we really believe that this is what we need in every school in the Commonwealth, we need to put our money where our mouth is, and we need to make sure that it's budgeted.
Bratcher argues they first need to learn why schools don't have SROs and which schools don't have the funding before throwing money at the issue. Many in opposition also believe it should be up to each district to decide how they fulfill the current law, arguing that in some districts, between funding and officer shortages, the requirements are unrealistic.
To have 160 SROs in Jefferson County would be approximately $11.5 million. So we have limited resources and limited potential staff.
There was also a fundamental disagreement on whether students would feel safer or uncomfortable having an armed officer in the school. It passed 78-17 and will now head to the Senate. Dakota Sherrick, WDRB News.